What is up, guys? GZ here, and today I have lost my tripod, or I guess not necessarily just today. I can't find my tripod. I've been missing it ever since I made the WCQ deck profile. It's probably just in a different room. I have no idea. So today we're kind of going old school. We're just gonna hold the camera. It's gonna be a little shaky. Deal with it. Anyway, today's video though is going to be on Crystal Beasts again. I did this deck profile on Galactic Gods channel. I think like a month or two ago. This build is a little bit different. Basically, it's just Crystal Beast running Diamond Dude. It's really shiny. That's the main selling point. It's beautiful. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like Crystal Beast, and I like Diamond Dude, and I like drawing cards. So it's just a fun, casual deck if you have Crystal Beast cards lying around that you don't know what to do with. So we're playing 3 Pegasus, by far the best Crystal Beast monster, 2 Topaz Tiger, and a Cobalt Eagle. I think the Cobalt Eagle is better than the 3rd Topaz Tiger just because it's a wind, so you can make Lightning Chidori. That's not as relevant as it used to be when we didn't have like Castell or anything, but Lightning Chidori still comes up. It's still pretty good at taking out back row, which rank 4 is actually that's kind of the downfall of rank 4 is they don't have a lot of great tools at taking out back row besides like Diamond Direwolf, but mostly these are just succeed material. Their effects don't really matter. And then 2 Carbuncle. I really hate Carbuncle. Always have. I don't know. It's just not a very good card. The effect is good. I say it like every single video, but the effect is good. Everything else about it is really bad. But I don't know. We gotta play 2. I can't really get away with playing 1. I really don't want to play 3 because then you draw it. Drawing it is awful. Yeah, I wish there was like if there was like a rank 4 Durandal, I would totally play 3 Carbuncle, but it's not, so we're stuck with playing 2. Anyway, the other selling points of this deck is 3 Diamond Dude. So Diamond Dude's great in this deck because there are like a million normal spells to hit. There's like Terraforming, there's a bunch of Teched normal spells, there's Draw spells, there's all the Crystal Beast normal spell cards. Diamond Dude is almost always going to hit something. It's even better post-siding because you can hit stuff like System Down, which is just insane. But Diamond Dude is just a really cool card. I loved it in my Destiny Hero deck. That's the main reason I played the deck in the first place. And I love it here too. We're also playing 2 copies of Summoner Monk as the last monster. This just is basically, it's either a Diamond Dude or a Sapphire Pegasus, whatever your hand needs. You're almost never using it for anything else. But a lot of times in this deck you like open, or not like a lot of times, but the times where you open like 1 monster and 4 spells are usually kind of bad. So the Summoner Monk, if that's the 1 monster, gets you out of that to dig for your monster cards. So pretty good. Pretty stable card in all Crystal Beast decks, honestly. We're also playing 2 Rima Ruins and 1 Terraforming. I don't think I really need to talk about this ratio too much. I just think it's better to play the 3rd. Usually it's just better to play 1 Terraforming over the 3rd field spell in general for decks, but it's particularly good in this deck because we're playing Diamond Dudes. You can get the Terraforming off of the Diamond Dude and get the Search next turn. So, and then it also leaves room to side deck into Necro Valley, which I was going to main deck, but I decided against it. But yeah, against like Cosmo and BA, you definitely want to like side deck Necro Valleys because the Rainbow Ruins aren't really going to do anything for you in that matchup. We're also playing 3 Crystal Beacon as well as 3 Crystal Promise. Those are kind of like the bread and butter. All targets hit off a Diamond Dude as well. And then Crystal Blessing, Crystal Abundance, and Rare Value. I'm not really a huge fan of these cards in standard Crystal Beast builds, but they are normal spells, so we can hit them off a Diamond Dude. And Abundance is pretty good right now. It's not, yeah, like these cards they're okay. You never really want to draw them in your opening hand, but when they go off, they're pretty good, so I'll play them in this version, mainly just hit off Diamond Dude, like I said, though. We're also playing 3 Ayers Rock Sunrise. I go back and forth on this card. I was playing 2 for a while. Actually, right before I filmed this video, I was playing 2, but then I swapped one back in because I need extra deck space, which doesn't make any sense right now, but I promise it made sense. Anyway, Ayers Rock Sunrise, good to hit off Diamond Dude and it's Monster Born and stuff, so definitely a 3 of in my eyes right now. 2 Instant Fusion. I don't know, I just don't really want to play more than 2 targets for Instant Fusion, and I don't know. Ever since Northern 1-1, I haven't been liking the 3 Instant Fusion because Thousand Eyes Restrict just isn't that good. So when you're playing 2 copies of this card, you'll at least see it often enough to where you can see the Norden, but you won't just like totally dead draw them and have to summon Thousand Eyes Restrict. Thousand Eyes Restrict really isn't that great. We're also playing 3 copies of Twin Twister. Back row is really tough for this deck to get over, so gotta play that. Fogblade especially, Domain especially. And then we're playing some 1-ofs. So we're playing a Soul Charge, Pot of Dichotomy, Upstart Goblin, and Destiny Draw. These cards are all really great to hit off a Diamond Dude, particularly these 2. I mean, not sure, they're all really good, but these ones ignore like the costs and drawbacks. So that's really cool. So you can still go into your battle phase turn you hit those off Diamond Dude. Pot of Dichotomy is useful mainly for shuffling back Carbuncle. But yeah, you can hit like because like the Pegasus and Topaz Tiger are the same type, and then the Eagle is a different type, and then Carbuncle is a different type, Summoner Monk is a different type, and Diamond Dude is a different type. So you can almost always trigger the Pot of Dichotomy. It's super useful. And then I felt like you need to play the 1 Destiny Drawn stack, because like if you open 2 Diamond Dude, that's not super great. That's a little too many normal summons, so 1 Destiny Draw will get you out of those hands. Lastly, 2 Breakthrough Skill and a Bottomless. I think Bottomless is okay as a trap card, mainly just because we're playing Rafflesia, we need some defense. But for like actual trap cards that I would play right now, I think Breakthrough Skill is one of the better ones, just because it's so good against Monarchs. You could also swap that out for like Chaos Triple if you wanted to. I considered Warning, but I'm just not a fan of Warning right now. I really just don't want to play cards that I have to take life points to use, because this deck sometimes takes a little while to get going, so you don't just want to die really fast by paying all your life points. The extra deck, we're looking at 1 Break Sword, mainly just for when you get the 2 Ruby Carbuncle on the field. It's better to just make like a Break Sword and pop itself than to just have 2 300 attack monsters. Rafflesia for the Bottomless, Giant Hand for defense, Emerald mainly to shuffle back Carbuncles, Cowboy because sometimes you're like really close to killing them, but you can't quite kill them. 2 Dweller because like I don't expect this deck to beat Cosmos anyway, but I don't know. You really need like something to fight like BA and Cosmos, so and even Monarchs. So Dweller is I just think a really good choice. 1 Castel, 1 Diamond Direwolf, pretty good combo right there. And Diamond Direwolf can pop the Crystal Beast monsters and put them in your spawn trap card zone. 1 Lightning Chidori because it's still pretty good. I actually don't own a S39 Utopia the Lightning. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Both times I've gotten it, I haven't been playing rank 4 decks at the time, so I just sold it immediately. So anyway, one of these Utopias should be an S39, but I don't know. I can't hold on to them. I never play rank 4 decks, honestly, outside of these deck profile videos, so I don't think it's super necessary for me to pick up. But yeah, such is life. 1 number 4 Masquerade. Once again, another card that's really good against like Cosmo and BA. You can actually put 4 or 5 level 4 monsters on board quite easily, so this card is not super hard to make, especially when you factor in like Ayers Rock Sunrise and Instant Fusion and shit. And Soul Charge is just really good to make. And then the Norden and reluctantly 1000 Eyes Restrict. I think you can play like the Cabanola Warrior. I complained about Thousand Eyes in the last deck profile I did with Instant Fusion with these 2 cards, and somebody pointed out you can use like a Cabanola Warrior like Darkfire Dragon instead. But I think Thousand Eyes comes up enough to where like at least does like something. I just really hate Instant Fusioning for like just a level 4 monster and nothing else. So yeah, I want something with an effect. But yeah, hopefully enjoy the deck profile. The next deck profile will be one that I think a lot of you are looking forward to. Got a lot of requests on the WCQ deck profile. But yeah, you will have to wait for that, and I will see you guys later. Bye.